News for Jack's I-Team is learning more about a suspected drunk driving crash in Jacksonville Beach that left a 22-year-old man dead and his friend in the hospital. Today, the I-Team obtained several videos showing the car whizzing by at a high speed. We are not showing the collision. Police estimate 32-year-old Joshua Lovingood was traveling up to 71 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone back in July when he hit two pedestrians who were walking along 2nd Street. 22-year-old Bryn Turner on the left died at the scene. His friend, 28-year-old Julio Gomez, was seriously hurt. Lovingood, who had a blood alcohol level of .223, turned himself in on DUI manslaughter and vehicular homicide charges in Ohio this week. But I-Team investigator Vic Michelucci discovered some people believe the bar where he worked had a role in the crash. And a warning, details are disturbing.
We have confirmed through police that Joshua Lovingood was working as a bartender the night of the crash here at Ruby Beach Brewing in Jacksonville Beach, just a few blocks away from where those two men were hit. And investigators say some witnesses have made the allegation that he was drinking on the job. The sound is frightening. This is video from home security cameras showing Lovingood's car speeding by before crashing into a tree. The I-Team obtained these never-released clips, which show some of the collision that killed 22-year-old Bryn Turner and seriously injured his friend, 28-year-old Julio Gomez. We edited out the most disturbing parts, which show what happened to Turner.
We're still in the middle of our investigation.
As prosecutors work the criminal case against Lovingood, civil attorneys have their own probe. Josh Woolsey represents Gomez. A lot of people are saying this was preventable.
We think so. We're going to ask questions about the bar where he worked, what happened that night, how did he become intoxicated, what are the employment practices of this establishment, and we think that we may find that this was preventable on several grounds, and it's not just the driver who may bear some responsibility for what happened.
The I-Team finding that Lovingood had a history of problems, 2 DUI arrests, but convicted only once. He had a long list of traffic issues, his driver's license revoked in 2015. Those could all be factors in possible cases against his employer in the future.
You know, I think bars and restaurants need to make sure that they're looking at those things and they have proper employment practices in place to help prevent things like this from occurring.
Ruby Beach's managers are aware of the allegations. I spoke with one of them on the phone and she told me she had nothing to say with me and then hung up. In Jacksonville Beach, I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Lovingood will be extradited to Duval County. If convicted, he faces about 17 years in prison.